Hello, my name is Anthony Simmons,
I'm Xzavain.
and today we are going to teach you how to create an invoice for a business or a company on Microsoft Word. An invoice is essentially just a list of the goods or services that have either been provided or bought and how much is owed for each of these items. And some sort of invoice has to be used by any company or any individual selling a product, so it's very beneficial to know how to create one. So with that being said, let's get started. So the invoice that you see in front of you right now is the one that we will be recreating for this exercise. And you'll basically just be learning all of the steps that it took to make this, including the table, the font and font sizes and formatting, as well as the calculations for the bottom table. So starting off, let's first explain how to create tables in order to organize your list of products. So for the invoice that we are creating, we will need 3 separate tables. And in order to create a table, all you need to do is just click Insert, then go to Table. And the first type of table that we're going to need is a 2x1 table. So just click that there. And good. Now we're going to make this table bigger by dragging it out. So go to the bottom right corner of the table and just drag down. And then we're going to drag it into place right here. Great. So the next table that we'll need is a 2x2 table. Then that can stay the same size, and we'll drag that down as well. And the last table that we need is a 5x11 table. And as you can see, you can't find a 5x11 table in the quick table menu. So we're going to click Insert Table down here again. And then we're going to type 5 in column and 11 in rows. And now that we've created that, we're just going to drag that down as well. And great, so now we have our 3 tables. Now for this last table, we're actually only going to need all of the rows for the last column. So for the rest of the columns, we're going to need to merge the cells. So what we're going to do is just count down 6 rows from the top, then highlight everything under that. And next we're going to right click and hit Merge Cells. And great, that's all we need to do for the tables.
Next, we will write all the information in the heading and tables and change the font sizes and color, organize them more efficiently. So first, let's type the heading, and we're going to double click the heading sections to do that, and then type everything. Next, we're going to type all of the information into the tables. Now that we're done, we're going to change all of the fonts and font sizes. For the fonts of the heading and tables, we're going to use Arial font, which can change by highlighting the words. Go into the Home tab, then click on Arial in the drop-down font menu. Next to that, change the font size to 12. Now after that, we would change the Build To and Shape To section to purple so that it can stand out. We do this by highlighting those words and going to A with a black bar under it, clicking the drop down menu. Then we will find purple, just click on it, and that is it. Now we'll change the invoice at the top to be red and make that 45 font.
All right, so before we do the calculations, we will need to make a quick detour and learn how to put a watermark or a stamp at the top of your invoice. And for this, since we're just using IBM, all you have to do is a quick Google search for the IBM logo. So now that we found that, we're going to navigate down to the correct one. Then we're going to right click on it and copy the image, return to Microsoft Word, and then paste it in your heading on the left side. Then just line it up with the invoice, and that's good. All right, so next what we're going to do is calculate the line totals, which is a simple calculation. All you do is multiply the unit price by the quantity. So for the first 3 items, the line and the unit price will be the same because there's only one of each of these items. So let's just put those in real quick. And for the external hard drive, there are 2. So we will multiply that by 2 and get 200. And for the USB storage drive, there are 5. So we will multiply the 18 by 5 and get 90. Okay, so we just have a few more equations to calculate our total. Next, we will get the subtotal, which is basically the total before taxes and other expenses. To do this, all we need to do is add all of the line totals. So if we do that really quickly, we'll see 2,500 plus 400 plus 250 plus 200 plus 90 gives us a total of 3,440. Now we're going to calculate the sales tax and the tax rate, and the percentages are already given. So all we need to do is multiply by each of these percentages in decimal form. So first, let's convert the percentages to decimals. We have 6.5%, which converts to 0.065, and 8%, which converts to 0.08. And after that, we can multiply by these numbers to get our sales tax and the tax rate. So 3,440 times 0.065 is 223.60, which is our tax rate, and 3,440 times 0.08 is 275.2, which is our sales tax. All right, so here we have shipping and handling at $50, which is a given variable. And lastly, all we have to do is add all of these together. So we have 3,440 plus 223.6 plus 275.2 plus 50, and that gives us $3,988.80. And that is how you create an invoice. I hope you all enjoyed this video and learned something, and thank you all for watching.